Be keen to feel bat on ball early. Cuts that off well in the infield. There's a almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Nicely played. Runs one. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
4 down, and it feels like they're stuck in first gear at the moment. Need to go up a notch soon.
Brilliant diving stop. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. End of the over. The Super Kings are 16 for 2.
Run rate's increased a fraction, but they're still in a lot of bother early on in this innings.
Bolt back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Crack. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long for 6.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Super Kings are 22 for 2. The captain can push the field a little bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. Oh, nice shot. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery. A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Great commitment. The Super Kings starting to hit their stride now after a big over. Mumbai in a whole heap of trouble.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Gone. Knocked them over. Just too much pace there. With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Patel will be looking to make a strong start to their innings. There'll be runs here. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Finds the fielder with that shot. Was quick onto that in the infield. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Bolt showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nice shot. Just a flick off the pads. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Oh, nice shot. That's a boundary save for sure. Bolt has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Oh, that's close. With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Pandya comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Conway taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Conway ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Good return back from the deep.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Can't get that outside the ring field. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Misses. How did that not hit? Wow, that's missed the lot. Nearly gets the edge. Bosch with a great delivery there. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. End of the over. The Super Kings are 44 for 5.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Mumbai with a massive shout. Gone, straight in front. Marvellous start to the over. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Jacks with a huge appeal. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. There's a almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
The crowd is electric right now. Nice shot. Runs possible. Pandya, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Nicely played. Just runs one.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Chance to run two. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Jacks, too crafty. And that's the end of that. Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. The The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. 5 runs in that over. The Super Kings are 58 for 8.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
Bumrah back into the attack. Couldn't get it through the field. And the spectators are absolutely brimming with anticipation. It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. That's right out of the middle of the bat. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Finds the fielder with that shot. And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. This should be close. And out. Superb bowling. Gone. Oh, that's a bit unlucky. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures. You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. No. Terrible shot. Yeah, it's so clear that all these spectators here today are completely enthralled and energised, judging by that noise anyway. Nicely played.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
The spectators are absolutely buzzing right now. Huge levels of excitement all round this ground. Misses everything. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. End of the over. 4 runs coming off it. Mumbai are 4 for none.
The chase is off to a quiet start. It was a good over by the bowler, but they'll need wickets if they're to have a chance.
Overton, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling. That's a long way to walk out there, just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. Mumbai are 5 for 1.
2 overs down in the power play and things are looking comfortable.
Went for the drive. Complete miss. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Chance to run 2.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right end, but unfortunately, they went for the wrong one.
Ellis has finished off a tidy over there. Nothing to show for it, but will be well pleased nevertheless.
3 overs down and it's smooth sailing ahead for these batters.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Massive chance. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. Mumbai are 8 for 1.
4 overs down in the power play, and they're going along at a comfortable rate so far.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Nearly gets the edge. Ellis with a great delivery there. Going with spin now. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. There'll be runs here.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Misses. How did that not hit? Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Bowler and fielders look really confident. The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Big appeal. This could be out. Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
Rohit has to go. Ends up being a waste of a review.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. End of the over. 2 runs added. Mumbai, a 19 for 2.
Well, they've been nudging the ball around and playing it rather safe. It might be worth thinking about their net run rates and giving that a bit of a pep up in the standings.
It's a leading edge, but just doesn't carry to the fielder. Yadav, fortunate there. Oh, boy, that is so close to leg. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. They'll get at least one here. That's a boundary save for sure. Return from out on the boundary. Good fielding. Ahmad has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Ellis, straight through them. Batter was late on that one. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Out. No, somehow it's missed everything.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will the bowler respond? A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
They've gone up here. It's the most enthusiastic crowd you could ever see right now. There's a buzz, a real buzz coming from the stands. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
That's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Nicely played. Just runs 1.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw. Throw back in from the deep.
Ahmed with a huge appeal. Ahmad, the spinner, coming into the attack. Finds the fielder with that shot. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Gone! Played all around that one. What a delivery. And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Pandya has hit that fine and it'll run away for 4. Fine leg will not get near that one.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. straight to the fielder. This could be trouble. Everyone's gone up. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Super shot, that. There's a almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. Bosch on the way to the crease. Won't be facing just yet, though. Well, that's just a classic cover drive. Beautiful to watch. Great sound off the bat. That's 4 more.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you again.